Don't let them take no more of our freedoms from us every day. They want to come into our homes and take our guns and faith away. Oh, they're insane. Oh, they keep pushing their lies on us every way. If you come for my family, then there's gonna be hell to pay. These colors don't run, and neither do I. We come from a long line of fighting this fight. This flag's gonna fly when it's all said and done. These colors don't run. No, these colors don't run. These colors don't.
Ticking time bomb, stop, drop, roll. Finger on the button, who's got control? Weaponize the news every time I scroll. Come for my guns, but I lock and load. Prime from my hands when I go cold. Pray to the Lord, but they want your soul. They gonna have problems if they come to my home. Till they get my message, I'ma say it slow. Scrolling through the news, anxiety, it starts to hit me. Bible by my pistol. Pistol by my whiskey, politicking just to trick me. If you want it, come and get me. But if you sliding through that door, it's a Sammy. Fight for the stripes, but the blood still dripping to the grave, all waving and the flag still whipping. They want my liberty, they won't strip it. They want my land, they won't get it. My grandfather's blue collar's dirty and frayed, cause he keeps rolling in his grave for what they did to this place.
These colors don't run.
Hey everyone, good to see you. Hope you had a great day today. Shelly, good to see you over on Rumble and BitBot on Rumble and YouTube. Alrighty, let me see. Let me get Sky's videos we worked together on first. And then I'll get to some news and some odd Indian things to pick us up from the news. But here's one, because the son visited us today, and she was helping me try to get things ready. So here's what we made together. It's very short because she helped too well, so it's short. We seen grass today for the first time in 2.5 weeks, close to it, something like that. I've lost count since I've seen the ground, but we seen that today, and she went outside for just a little bit, and then a day or two, yesterday I think, I can't remember, we went out, and she was videoing while we was out, and I put it to music she wanted me to show y'all, because she's already showed a couple people this, so she wanted me to show the rest of her family. So here's with music to it. Here's instead of the radio, here's a song we picked out. Hey, Party Bonza, good to see ya. See, the rose is getting clearer. She wanted y'all to see the creek that it had frozen, and she couldn't believe running water would freeze. She was like, Mama, no, that's not right. Water that's moving can't freeze. I said, well, you see it, don't you? Because she's never seen that, and that's what that was. It was the creek from the library up to the school was the creek. But she couldn't believe running water froze. Great job, Mama. Okay. And then we go to Marco Rubio, baby Marco, standing up for the military and what he's done to try to fix it. Here's a little funny before I get into the news.
Secretary, last March, the president invoked the Alien Enemies Act, a notorious wartime law last used for Japanese internment. He said that he was responding to the Maduro regime's supposed invasion or other acts of war against the United States. But in recent weeks, you, the Department of Justice, and our friends across the aisle have repeatedly said that we are not at war with Venezuela. Secretary Rubio, if that is true and we are not at war with Venezuela, will you advise the president to rescind his invocation of the Wartime Alien Enemies Act?
Well, that was a mechanism to remove people from our country that prevent grave danger. So, for example, we know for a fact that Trinidad Agua is a very dangerous gang. In fact, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I may have been the first member of Congress.
This is a wartime act, Mr. Secretary.
Well,
are we currently at war with Venezuela?
No, we're not in a state of war in Venezuela.
Okay, the Supreme Court has described the Alien Enemies Act as a wartime power, our Supreme Court. And before now, the Alien Enemies Act was only invoked during the War of 1812, World War I, World War II, when it was used to intern thousands of innocent civilians. Are you really arguing that the president should be able to wield an internment law?
No, but we're talking about two separate things here. So you're talking about the state of Venezuela, or are describing the regime. And we're talking about, but what the president designated.
Invoked the Alien Enemies Act.
I know, Senator, but let me be clear with you. No, but what the president was talking about are these gangs that have, and these narco-trafficking groups that are waging war on the United States. There's no doubt. These groups have waged war on the United States. They have waged, for example, Trinidad Agua is not just a criminal gang presence in our street. It is a criminal gang directly responsible for narco-trafficking.
The Trump administration has acknowledged that the vast majority of the men it rounded up and deported to torture under this law had no criminal records whatsoever.
We didn't torture anybody.
Over 75%.
Who did we torture? We haven't tortured anybody. We've arrested people that are members of gangs and we've deported them. We don't want gang members in our country.
Have found that many of the men were here legally. If the administration is willing to lie about who it's targeting under this law, what protections do totally innocent people have against abuse? Again, I want to ask you, will you advise the president to rescind his invocation of the Wartime Alien Enemies Act?
No, of course not. I mean, these are people that are threats to the national security of the United States. But I've described this in hearings in the past, including before you guys.
So you're saying that we're at war?
We are absolutely. When it comes to narco-trafficking groups and criminal gangs that are targeting the United States for criminal activity.
We're in a state of war.
There's no doubt about the fact that we're confronting them in a war-like setting because they're waging war on us. They're waging war against us and they're enemy combatants as a result of it.
I think Marco needs my song, Just Breathe. He looked like he about had enough of this stupidity. So that was him. Gator Girl, I got you a Trump one after the national anthem, but it's a real short one. It's only a minute and a half. And let me see. This is so sad, but you never know who's watching on these YouTube streets, so I'm going to play it. But I'm praying for Savannah's family. I don't know what I would do if my mom was kidnapped or adult napped or napped at all. I guess I'd be tearing up Jack, in other words. But I'm going to show this.
Excuse me, we're just getting this video in right now from Savannah Guthrie. Let's watch it together. Go.
On behalf of our family, we want to thank all of you for the prayers for our beloved mom, Nancy. We feel them, and we continue to believe that she feels them too. Our mom is a kind, faithful, loyal, fiercely loving woman of goodness and light. She's funny, spunky, and clever. She has grandchildren that adore her and crowd around her and cover her with kisses. She loves fun and adventure. She is a devoted friend. She is full of kindness and knowledge. Talk to her and you'll see.
The light is missing from our lives. Nancy is our mother. We are her children. She is our beacon. She holds fast to joy in all of life's circumstances. She chooses joy day after day, despite having already passed through great trials of pain and grief. We are always going to be merely human, just normal human people who need our mom. Mama, if you're listening, we need you to come home. We miss you.
Our mom is our heart and our home. She is 84 years old. Her health, her heart is fragile. She lives in constant pain. She is without any medicine. She needs it to survive. She needs it not to suffer. We too have heard the reports about a ransom letter in the media. As a family, we are doing everything that we can. We are ready to talk. However, we live in a world where voices and images are easily manipulated. We need to know, without a doubt, that she is alive and that you have her. We want to hear from you, and we are ready to listen. Please reach out to us. Mommy, if you are hearing this, you are a strong woman. You are God's precious daughter, Nancy. We believe and know that even in this valley, He is with you. Everyone is looking for you, Mommy, everywhere. We will not rest. Your children will not rest until we are together again. We speak to you every moment, and we pray without ceasing, and we rejoice in advance for the day that we hold you in our arms again. We love you, Mom.
Love you, Mom.
We love you, Mom.
That's so sad. But I pray that they find her and that she's well. Amen, Gator Girl. I don't know if I would have been strong enough to make that statement. Okay, and then today, that was last night, she put that out. And then today at the White House, Trump said that he's sending all of his resources to help. So here's a bit of the White House news brief today. Hey Tracy, good to see you. Love you. I know, Priscilla, I would be, oh Lord, I would be not kicking in every door I could find. I'd probably be locked up, I guess, for breaking and entering. And so let me see your basement. Let me see your attic. Let me see your buildings. And I know they've searched as much as they can search, trying to find her, the family. But here's the White House briefing today.
Well, as we know, President Trump very much involved in aiding the investigation into Nancy Guthrie's abduction, the president offering assets and promising federal law enforcement at the family's disposal. The senior White House correspondent Peter Doocy fresh out of the White House briefing with more on this. Peter.
And Trace, they waited to start the White House briefing until President Trump and Caroline Leavitt were done watching the Pima County Sheriff and FBI press conference so that the president could send Caroline Leavitt out with what we should all expect from him in this search for Nancy Guthrie. President Trump posted about Nancy Guthrie that he is directing all federal law enforcement to be at the family's and local law enforcement's complete disposal immediately. What should we expect to see from the federal government in coming days in the search to find Nancy Guthrie?
It's a very good question, Peter, and it's why I was on the phone with the FBI earlier this morning to ask that. And what they told me is that the FBI, again, is at the disposal of the state and local government. Whatever personnel or assets or resources that the state and local authorities and police need will be granted to them at the direction of the president, the FBI director, and the attorney general.
The administration is also dealing with this slight change in policy, pulling 700 ICE officers out of Minneapolis while still trying to be tough in enforcing immigration laws, especially when it comes to rounding up violent illegal aliens. And the administration is responding now to threats being made by agitators to build up to 1,000 roadblocks throughout the Twin Cities.
And message those folks? What are you doing? You really think you're going to stop an ICE and CBP from doing the job? It's a joke. Only people you're hurting is your own community who wants to go and get groceries, pick up the dry cleaning, or go to work, whatever. You're just hindering them. Stop. Stop.
So the official line from the White House is if people want to peacefully protest against the president's policies, they can go ahead. But if they want to set up roadblocks in the middle of the street, ICE vehicles will probably just drive right through them. Trace.
Peter Doocy live at the White House. Peter, thank you. A breaking update. Fox is live in Arizona as the search for Nancy Guthrie intensifies. Next.
Right now, we believe Nancy is still out there.
Yeah, but Bob, I can't believe they didn't keep up with it either. I mean, I don't keep up with mine. My uncle does because I don't know nothing about technology, as most of y'all know. So I hope they can find a way to find the footage, the video. It has to be in some cloud somewhere floating around. But Okay. Let me see. Let's get something a little funnier. Oh, we got a new ICE agent around here. Y'all wait until y'all meet our new ICE agent.
Now listen up, folks. I've been studying the situation down at the bus station. Let me tell you something. There's movement, see? Sneaky movement. And if we don't get a handle on it right now, why, next thing you know, a whole parade of unregistered grifters will be marching through Main Street with no permits, no paperwork, no nothing. You know what happens then? Chaos! So I say, nip it! Nip it right in the bud!
Now, Barn, calm down. Mayberry isn't exactly a hotspot for illegals.
I seen that and thought it was cute. And 6 minutes, pass it back. I bet you Barney would get to the bottom of the situation. He'd have them fixed. And then 5 minutes. And then I found this one. Many of these sayings my mom has told me, and I pretty much go by them. They're like, when I think about it, every one of them she's told me to always remember. So here's some Southern sayings that mothers say, because yesterday we did Dad's. So here's Mom's.
Stop watering dead plants, sweetheart. Sometimes God don't open that door because of what's behind it back. Sometimes the devil shows up looking like everything you ever prayed for. We don't throw pity parties. We throw on some mascara and keep it pushing. Don't you ever beg for a seat at a table Jesus would flip over. Sometimes it ain't rejection, it's redirection. You can't be everything to everybody and still be whole. Some people ain't your assignment, they're your test. You can't find peace if you keep running back to what broke you.
Amen. Oh, Chris, really? Oh, thank you. I love Barney Fife growing up. I liked him better than Andy. Andy was too strict. Barney was goofy. So I like Barney. Alrighty. And then we, how many minutes we got? He is. He's what made the show to me. Sky says Opie. Sky likes Opie, but I don't know. Sometimes he can be a little brat. But she likes Opie. 3 minutes, pass it back. And here's just a little thing that I've seen that we need to keep on our mind. Jesus is coming. Sky picked this one out. I thought that was neat. I know, Party Bones. He wouldn't put up with me. He would have got me. I got a picture of my mom and dad. My mom and my aunt in the jail cell where Barney and Andy is, Mayberry jail. When she went on the tour, I got a picture of her in the sheriff's car. She enjoyed it. She met Barney. She liked it. I got several pictures over there. And I got a picture of Colton in jail. Because Sky was sick and I had to take care of her during that time. And Colton went in her place. So here we ready. We ready to rumble. Here's this long minute. Longest minute in the history, I think. And we're still 3, 2, 1. Thank y'all. Thank y'all very much for staying strong with the national anthem. Okay, Gator Girl, here's your baby Trump, and then we're going to try a couple of new Bible trivia games. They were sent to me, and these I did watch, and I think we can handle these. My partner in crime picked them out, so he done a great job, because even Sky could answer some of these questions, so they're good. But one of them, the first one, is really easy, but then the next one, it has different levels. Like the first level's easy, second level's moderate, and then the third level is hard, which I didn't get to the hard one. I said, nah. Let's not put me in my place. I had to, I'll just say it put me in the place. I won't get Tracy. Here's baby Trump. Like I said, it's only a minute and a half, and then I'll wait on Tracy to let me know she's back. Oh, you're welcome, Shelley. Love ya. Good to see ya. I don't know if you was in whenever I said hey to you earlier. Over there on Rumble. Okay, here's Baby Trump while we wait on Tracy.
What do you want?
On the Epstein files, you talked about Democrats who were in there. Elon Musk was also in there, and so was your Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick and correspondence that he had with him. Did you read those new files that were published by the Department of Justice?
I didn't. I have a lot of things I'm doing, a lot of things I'm doing. I don't know. You mentioned two names. I'm sure they're fine. Otherwise, it would have been major headlines.
A lot of women who are survivors of Epstein's are unhappy with those redactions that came out. Some of them, entire witness interviews are totally blacked out. Do you think that they should be more transparent?
They thought they released too much. I heard that, and you tell me something else. No, I think it's really time for the country to get onto something else. Really, now that nothing came out about me, other than there was a conspiracy against me, literally, by Epstein and other people. But I think it's time now for the country to maybe get onto something else.
But what would you say to people
like
who feel like they haven't gotten
healthcare,
justice, Mr. President?
something that people care about? Yeah, what did you say? Go ahead, CNN.
What would you say to the survivors who feel like they haven't gotten justice?
You are the worst reporter. No wonder CNN has no ratings because of people like you. She's a young woman. I don't think I've ever seen you smile. I've known you for 10 years. I don't think I've ever seen a smile on your face.
I'm asking you about survivors.
You know why? You know why you're not smiling? Because you know you're not telling the truth, and you're a very dishonest organization, and they should be ashamed of you.
So that was the Baby Trump that I could find that we hadn't seen yet, Gator Girl. Tracy, are you back yet? Okay, you're back. Good. Okay, here we go. Everybody warm up your brain. We'll go with this one, I believe, just has a few questions. It's not that many. And then we'll see about the next one. Which I like the next Bible trivia. But we're going to try this one first. Let me see. Okay. Do that. Go here. Do that. Now, here we go. Y'all ready? This is general. So here we go. Oh, crap. I'm going to go back to the other ones. Oops. My bad. Now, here we go.
Asking general Bible trivia questions. The first question, for 100 points. What is the first book in the Bible? Is it A, Genesis, B, Judges, C, Exodus, or D, Leviticus?
Put your answers. A. I say A. I told you this one's kind of easy. A. Everyone across the board says A. A. Tracy says A too. Hey, Cindy, good to see you. I love you. Okay, let's see.
The first book in the Bible is Genesis. Next, for 300 points. How many books are in the Bible? Is it A, 72, B 60, C 66, or D 52?
What do y'all think? I know this one too. See? Darlene says 52. Chris says B. Tracy says C. Cindy, I can't see her answer. Chris says D. And Cindy says D. Gator Girl says D. I think it's C because I always thought that it was the books of the Bible. When I was little, I thought it was because, you know, in the Bible it says some people will get the mark of the beast 666. But then in Bible school, they said there was 66 Bibles. So I always thought that the Bible was, you know, it wasn't right because of the 66 books of the Bible. So that's how I remember how I knew that one, because my mom had to straighten me out on it. So here we go.
That's right, there are 66 books in the Bible. Next question. This one is for 400 points. How many books are in the New Testament of the Bible? Is it A 32, B 30, C 25, or D 27?
This one I can't really remember, but it's either C or D, because I remember it's 20 something. I think 20 something. I could be wrong, but I believe it's 20 something. It's either C or D. Can't remember. Chris says B 30. Cindy says D 27. Carrie says D. Bitbot says D. I'm thinking that's the one I'm gonna go with, is the higher one. Chris, quit changing your answer. You're confusing the toddler up here. Gator Girl says D. Did Tracy put her answer in yet, or Shelly? Shelly must be visiting. Chris, you ain't seen a teenager. You ain't seen the teenager, and you don't want to see me as a teenager, so you better straighten up and handle the toddler. Tracy says D 27. So we will see. Here we go.
There are 27 books in the New Testament of the Bible. The next question, also for 400 points. How many books are in the Old Testament? Is it A 42, B 39, C 44, or D 37?
I have no idea. I can't remember this one. I'm just going to shoot for I think I'm going to go with A. $66. Hold on, let me get a piece of paper and pencil here. Do my math. I can't do it in my head. I know, and I stink at math. I got this. Hold on a second. B. I go with B. Okay, let's see. Tracy B. Chris B. Bitbot B. Cindy AB. BB. Carrie B. I know I got it now, Tracy. I had to use paper and pen. I can't do it in my head. Probably Bonza B. I say B. So, here we go.
There are 39 books in the Old Testament of the Bible. The next question for 1,000 points. What is the longest book in the Bible? Is it A, Psalms, B, Proverbs, C, Numbers, or D, Song of Solomon?
I remember this one from church. If my preacher was telling me right, I'm going with A. Darlene A. Bitbot A. Tracy A. Christopher A. Carrie A. Any more guests before I click? Cindy, I can't see. Let me see. Cindy A. I need to figure out how to get rid of that big old heart there. Here we go.
That's right, the longest book in the Bible is the Book of Psalms.
Boom. Got it.
The next question for 1 million points. What is the shortest book in the Bible? Is it A, Job, B, 3 John, C, Luke, or D, Amos?
I'm thinking B. B or C, but I'm going to go with B, I think. Not for sure. Chris says C. Bitbot says B. Tracy says B. Chris changed his answer. Of course, B. Any more answers? I go see Tracy's. Cindy's. Cindy's B, Gator Girl's B. So here we go.
The shortest book in the Bible is 3 John. The next question for 1 billion points.
Here we go. Come on, y'all.
Which gospel is written by a doctor? Is it A, Matthew, B, Luke, C, John, or D, Mark?
Oh, man. I'm going to pick because I really don't know. But I'm going to go with B. Because of Dukes of Hazzard, Bo and Luke, I'm going to go with B, Luke. Bitbot says D. Cindy says B. Tracy says D. Chris says B. Darlene says D. I know they ain't in the Bible, but I kind of like see something and I like associate things with things so I can remember, and that's how I can remember Luke. Gator Girl says B. So here we go. Shirley still hasn't come back yet. So here we go.
The book of Luke was written by a doctor. The next question for just 4 points. What does Genesis mean? A, origin, B, creation, C, 7 days, or D, in the beginning?
I'm going to say A. Because I got in trouble at school over this one. I got put in a corner for being a smart aleck. See, I have to get myself in trouble to remember things, so. Okay, we got I don't know where it starts. Carrie. D. Tracy D. Cindy A. Christopher D. Bitbot A. Darlene B. Gator Girl A. And Chris is torn between A and B. So here we go. Well, there goes your B, Chris.
The word Genesis means origin. Next question.
Because I got in trouble at school because I kept saying Genesis means in the beginning. And Miss Frank was her name. She's this hateful woman. She says, no, it does not. And then she kept saying origin. And I said, no, it's in the beginning is what Genesis means. And she said, no. She kept on. And I said, I know what I know when Genesis means in the beginning. And she got tired of me snapping at her, so she put my nose in the corner at school.
For infinity points. Who is the first woman mentioned in the Bible? Is it A, Sarah, B, Ruth, C, Esther, or D, Eve?
So, what do y'all think? This is an easy one. For infinity points, I thought it would be a hard one. But they could be fooling us. You never know. But I'm going with D, with the rest of y'all. Party Bonza says A, Sarah. And Gator Girl says D, Eve. Everybody says D. Party Bonza says A. So we will see. Here we go.
The first woman mentioned in the Bible is Eve. Now for our last question, worth a bunch of points. Which of these is not a book in the New Testament? Is it A, 1 Corinthians, B, 3 John, C, 2 Thessalonians, or D, 3 Peter?
I'm not good with names. I'm going to go with D because I don't believe I've heard of 3 Peter before. I'm going to go with D. Y'all are going with, let me see. Let me read. Party Bonza was the last one. Carrie says B. Chris says A. Tracy says D. She's with me. Gator Girl says D. Darlene says D. Y'all making me feel comfortable with my answer. Bitbot says D. Cindy says I have to move her up. I can't see. There we go. D. Okay, any more guests? And then we'll check out the other one. Any more guests? Here we go. We pretty much said D. Chris says A. So here we go.
3 Peter is not a book in the New Testament. Thanks for playing Bible Trivia. We hope you'll play again soon.
Yeah, I think we will because that was pretty. I mean, some of them was challenging, but it was balanced. It wasn't all hard like the other one was last night. So, here's the next one. I like this one. And we'll just do a few questions. Y'all all done a great, amazing job. I have to show y'all my scribbling where I did my okay. Make that big. There. Okay, here we go.
arranged in 3 rounds from easy to hard. Test your knowledge, think carefully, and don't forget the bonus question at the end. It's a chance for personal reflection. Ready? Let's go. Here's round 1 with 10 easy questions. Question 1. According to the account in Genesis, from what was man formed? Was that from dust of the ground, clay from the river, or stone from the field?
I'd say A. Dust of the ground. Bit by A. Chris A. Carrie A. Tracy A. Cindy A. Darlene A. Gator Girl A. Okay, here we go.
The answer is dust of the ground. Question 2. What was the sign of God's covenant with Noah? Was that an olive branch, a star in the sky, or a rainbow?
Okay, I say C. Bit by C. Carrie A. Tracy C. Darlene C. Christopher C. Gator Girl C. Cindy, I can't see. Let me see. Let me move you up. Cindy C. So here we go. It's either A or C. We got both of those was picked. So here we go.
It was a rainbow. Question 3. Who found baby Moses in the Nile? Was that Pharaoh's daughter, Miriam, or Pharaoh's wife?
I'm going with A and C, but I think I'm going to go with C. Let me see. Bit by A, Carrie A, Chris C, Gator Girl A, Cindy A, Tracy A, Darlene A. Oh man, y'all making me worry about my answer. Okay, here we go.
The answer is Pharaoh's daughter. Question 4. What weapon did young David use to defeat Goliath? Was that a spear, a sling and stone, or a sword?
B. Bit by B, Carrie B, Chris B, Tracy B, Darlene B, everybody B. Gator Girl B. It's okay, Carrie. I just messed up 1, 2. We're learning, refreshing our memory. Gator Girl B. Cindy, that cockeyed heart every time, which I figure you're going to say B too. B. I was right. Okay, here we go.
The answer is a sling and stone. And if you know how many stones David had, do let me know in the comments section. Question 5. How did Gideon test God's call? Was that by casting lots, with a fleece and dew, or by burning incense?
I'm going to say, Bitbot says 5 stones. Carrie said 5 stones. Chris says B. I think A. I think I'm leaning toward J. Bitbot says C. I thought we had this one last night, and I answered burning incense, and it was wrong. I think, but could be another whole different question. Darlene C, Tracy C, Gator Girl C. My A looks pitiful. Chris, your B's not looking good either. Okay, here we go. Okay. Here we go with the answer.
The answer is with a fleece and dew. Question 6.
Oh my lord! Chris, you got it right! Nice job, baby brother.
Who betrayed Samson to the Philistines? Was that Athaliah, Jezebel, or Delilah?
I'm gonna go with C, Delilah, because her name kind of sounds like lie. So I think she's a sneaky character. Bitbot says C, Chris says C. Tracy says C. Ooh, maybe I'm right. Gator Girl says C. Darlene says C. Shelly, is Shelly back? Darlene C. And of course, this cockeyed heart is in my way. So I'll give you a heart for your heart. Cindy C. Okay, everybody's guess locked in. Here we go. Chris, that was amazing. Great job.
The answer is Delilah. Question 7. Who visited baby Jesus from the east? Was that wise men, shepherds, or priests?
Oh man. I know one come from the east and one come from the west, but I can't remember which is which. Sad, I know. Oh me. And chat is mixed up too. Carrie says B, Bitbot says A, Carrie says A, Chris says B, Gator Girl says A, Tracy says A, the wise man. I'm gonna go with, I guess with the crowd, I'm gonna go with A.
The answer is wise men. Question 8. What did John the Baptist wear? Was that linen robe and sandals, or camel's hair and a leather belt, or a woolen tunic and a sash?
I have no idea. Let me see. I think they wore sandals back then, so I don't really know, but I'm gonna go with A because of the sandals. I think I'm gonna go with A. So we got Bit by B. Am I on the right answers? Bit by B. Chris C. Tracy B. Carrie C. Gator Girl B. Darlene B. Cindy A. Is in the Gospel of John. I'm gonna stay with A, I guess, because I don't want to change my answer like Christopher. So here we go.
The answer is camel's hair and a leather belt. Question 9. How many people did Jesus feed with 5 loaves and 2 fish? Was that 3,000, 4,000 or 5,000?
I believe it was 5,000. C. If I'm thinking right. Bitbot says C. Carrie says C. Tracy says C. Chris says C. Darlene says C. Gator Girl says C. And I bet you Cindy says C. And the answer is...
The answer is 5,000. Question 10. What came upon the believers at Pentecost? Was that the Holy Spirit, a golden cloud, or 12 crowns?
A. Holy Spirit fell upon them. Bitbot A. Darlene A. Christopher A. Tracy A. Gator Girl A. And Cindy A. Here's the answer.
The answer is the Holy Spirit. Here's round 2 with 10 slightly more difficult questions.
Do y'all want to try round 2 to see what it's like, or just stay with just the first round? Y'all let me know in chat. You want to try a couple questions in round 2 just to see what it's like? Because I didn't go that far. I just stayed with the easy ones. Okay, round 2 tomorrow. Bitbot says tomorrow, and Tracy says tomorrow, and I say tomorrow because my brains are hurting. Too much thinking. Chris, either way, having fun. I don't want the fire department to come here. All this smoking my brain's doing. It's getting serious. Just someone. How can I? Someone try to remember where we're at. Try. Let me see. Let's see if I can. I don't know how to save this. All right. Well, hopefully I can find it again tomorrow. Is smoke coming out of your ears, Cena? Yeah. I don't see no save button. I see summarize, install, and favorites. Music, favorites. That's all I see. And I've got it added to the favorite bar with the other ones, but I don't see no save where I'm at. Oh well. Bookmark it. We will see. Bookmarking right here. It's okay. I think I can find it. I don't know where the bookmark thingy is either. I tell you, I'm helpless. I'm helpless and hopeless and all that good stuff. Hey, it says pin to start. I can do that. I don't know what it will pin. I'm going to do it if I mess up. I got my sidekick. Yes, okay. Okay, now, let me stop sharing. I did all the damage I can do. Okay. If anybody wants to jump up, they can. If you want to talk. If you don't, I've got some, I got Johnny. And I got one more little news clip. So that's up to y'all. Whatever y'all want. Whatever y'all want. And I'll be playing Johnny if anybody wants to jump up. I didn't. I see the three little dots. I clicked on them and I don't see. I see history. I see all that other stuff. I don't see bookmark on it. New tab. I see that. New window. Oh well. We'll see. It was the first one on that site, so I should be able to find it easy. Okay, here's Johnny.
Is America the greatest country in the world?
No, not at all.
Well, if America is not the greatest country in the world, why are you living here?
I don't know. No.
I wouldn't say the greatest country.
You can't get no opportunities anywhere else. That's why people are dying to come here.
No.
What country is better?
Honestly, I don't know.
The Bahamas.
Honduras.
So when's your flight to Honduras?
I'm not moving.
I'm not leaving.
Can men get pregnant?
That's a tough one. Yes. Yeah, for sure. Men can get pregnant.
Yeah, men can get pregnant. Well, technically. What?
No. Men can't have babies.
I don't believe so. Not unless they're transgender men.
No, definitely not.
People are telling me that they can.
They're out of their minds.
He's obviously a little on the right side, maybe.
How many genders are there?
Infinitely many. Gender is very expansive.
2.
I don't know. Probably more than 2.
Can you name more than 2?
Not really.
Male, female, non-binary.
Male, female, trans man, trans female, non-binary. Other.
More people identify as other things, and I respect that.
Hi, I'm Hillary Clinton, and I'm a dandelion.
Is illegal immigration a crime?
It shouldn't be.
No, people should come. People should come freely, always.
No, because borders are man-made.
How do you vet the people coming into the country if they're just coming across?
I don't know.
People have to legally come here. There's like a process to it. If we're picking and choosing what laws we can and can't follow, I want to be able to rob the bank.
I'm not against it.
So if someone breaks into your house, is that a crime?
That is, yeah.
But why is it different?
They're actually trying to commit harm to a person.
How do you know they just don't want to sit on your couch?
How do you know the illegal immigrants are trying to do the same?
Well, that's why we have a vetting process.
Okay, yeah, I get that.
Good night,
Stolen
Cindy.
land. So honestly, we're all here. Everyone comes from somewhere. Do you feel guilty about that? I don't carry that guilt.
Good. So neither of us should feel guilty.
Should you need an ID to vote?
No, I don't think so.
Why do you need an ID when you get on an airplane?
Isn't that like a national security kind of thing?
You don't think it's a national security thing when you're voting?
Okay, this question I'd have to think about some more.
I just lived in a county where there's significant shady businesses. So, yeah, I think so.
If you just let anybody vote, you could vote more than once.
I don't personally care. Like I'm not checking the tallies.
I'm clapping. You don't have to.
Should men compete in women's sports?
If they identify as women, yes.
But biologically, men have an upper hand.
No, they don't.
Lord.
No, they don't.
Definitely not.
Why not?
We're not built the same.
If anyone wants to sign up to run across the field, sweaty, dirty, ugly, not in the cutest of clothes, they should be able to do it.
I'm not Sebastian. I'm Viola.
Wait. What do you want to tell Jesse Waters? You're on his show.
Hi, Jesse Waters. My name is Khadijah.
Happy birthday to me. Do you know who I am?
My father watches you, I'm pretty sure.
He's the only one that has
Johnny.
common sense. The last guy. The last one. Okay. I seen this little, it's only 17 seconds, but I see this one that kind of made me think of me and sometimes my attitude.
I absolutely love smiling at people that don't like me. I find it so euphoric when I look over there and smile, and they stay mad, bro. I'm gonna stay happy.
That's what I say. Don't worry, be happy. I'm agreeing. My dad says I like to instigate things because I give him that little smirk smile. And Dad said, "You're so sneaky." Anybody that knows you know you're being smart. I said, "No," I said, "I'm just smiling." He sometimes he calls it. I know Sky isn't watching now. Sometimes he so I don't have to put nothing in the fund. He calls it sometimes. He says, "You've got the shit-eating grin on your face." He says, "Keep it up. Somebody's going to wipe that grin off." But he uses a little bit more cuss words than that. Tamara, good to see ya. Hope you're doing good, my friend. And we got oh yes, America is the greatest country in the world, Shelly. It's the greatest. Okay, here's Carl talking about deportation.
You know, actually, before I sit down, I got some new polling I actually want to show you. It is hot off the press, okay? Despite all the noise and the human purple-haired popsicles in Minnesota, turns out Americans still support deportations, like mass deportations, and making sure illegals don't vote in our elections either. Again, the Democrats find themselves on the wrong side of an issue. Shocker. Now, this new poll shows that overall, 61% of Americans support the deportation of all illegals, okay? So if you're for laws and stuff, congratulations. You're in the majority, and you're not crazy, despite what your liberal in-laws scream over your dinner table. But if you break this down even further, it gets even crazier. It shows just how absolutely detached the Democrats are from the rest of America. Look at this. This is the fundamental difference in the issue. Despite what the actual law says, that coming here illegally is in fact a crime, hence why it's called illegal immigration. But check this out. Only 48% of Democrats, apparently they can't read, but only 48% of Democrats can read and understand that breaking our immigration law to come here is illegal, whereas Republicans apparently have a 99% literacy rate, because that's the percentage of Republicans who think that illegals are in fact illegal. You know, enough to win an election. But the average 73%, obviously, too. So is what it is. Democrats, I don't know why. This poll makes just even more puzzled that Democrats are taking the stance that they are, asking, is illegal immigration a problem? Now, look at this. Only 33% of Democrats said, no, not really, which actually tracks from what we said yesterday, because that's their new voter base, which leads me to what people think based on party of what ICE should be doing. Let me say that again. What ICE should be doing, again, testing the literacy rate of the left, because 81% of Democrats, okay, do not think that the agencies that's literally called Immigration's Customs Enforcement should be enforcing immigration laws. Only 16% of libs thought the agency literally named that should be doing that. All right, so riddle me this. How did we get here? From not too long ago, this was the Democrats' party platform, was immigration enforcement. If you don't believe me, listen to them.
Every person, every human being has the legal right to come to the United States and seek asylum or shelter.
It's weird. I was
Trump supports
looking through my Constitution. I was trying to find where it's written in the Bill of Rights but it wasn't there. That's amazing. But perhaps the greatest irony of this whole protest and outrage movement against ICE is that from the party that says things like Chuck Schumer did yesterday.
The SAVE Act is nothing more than Jim Crow 2.0.
Oh.
Bull crap.
Oh, IDs are Jim Crow? I mean, aside from the fact that you require an ID to get into all your Democrat political events, required one to buy a gun, booze, tickets, concert, whatever. If voter ID is so Jim Crow, how do you explain this?
Take a look here. Favorite photo ID to vote. 85% of white people favor it. 82% of Latino. 76% of black Americans favor it. So the bottom line is this. Voter ID is not controversial in this country. A photo ID to vote is not controversial in this country.
Whoops.
It's just the people in the government that has the issue with it, the Democrats. Most people don't have a problem with it. Alrighty, everyone. I'm going to call it and get Sky to bed. Because I got a busy day tomorrow. Alright, remember, keep Teacup, Dee and Goldie and his dad in prayers, Betty, Steve, and her brother-in-law in prayers, Santa and Faye in your prayers, and Julius and Jared in your prayers. And if anyone crosses your mind during the day, or not, pray for them, because there's a reason God's placing them on your heart and your mind. And I love each and every one of y'all. Good night, sweet dreams. And I will see y'all tomorrow.
Every step I take, every stride I make, I look around, sometimes I feel alone. Think about this life I live, only so much time to give. I'm on the run into the unknown. The line I'm walking's a straight one, outsiders say it ain't fun. I'm not here to impress anyone. Chasing dreams ain't always what it seems. We only get one life, sometimes it's hard to see. Making a difference might be my deliverance. When it comes to freedom, yeah, that's where I find it. The hard path in life can be a lonely one. Not too many walk this road I'm on. This road I'm on. Down since I left town, sorry for the letdown. Don't know the next time that I'll be around. When I ask myself why I do what I do, there's a couple reasons, yeah, I can count a few. To all the ones that are proud of me, to all the ones that doubted me, thanks for watching my dreams become reality. Chasing dreams ain't always what it seems. We only get one life, sometimes it's hard to see. Making a difference might be my deliverance. When it comes to freedom, yeah, that's where I find it. The hard path in life can be a lonely one. Not too many walk this road I'm on. This road I'm on. Chasing dreams ain't always what it seems. We only get one life, sometimes it's hard to see. Making a difference might be my deliverance. When it comes to freedom, yeah, that's where I find it. The hard path in life can be a lonely one. Not too many walk this road I'm on. This road I'm on. This road I'm on.